Worldcoin, my least favorite crypto. And the reason for this is genuinely down to the fact that it blows my mind that so many people were okay having their irises scanned so that they could get some free crypto. I think it's a very, very clever way to launch in part, and Worldcoin have basically had the most successful launch in crypto history because of the way that they went about these things. But I think you are then trusting a privacy, like your privacy, to a company. I just don't see a benefit of that ever. But I'm going to get into because I think Worldcoin can do very well potentially this year. Before I get into any of it though, guys, if you're new here, you don't know what the spreadsheet is, these show the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. In the videos, I showed myself buying up all of these coins. They were coins that I expected were going to make me a lot of money. Now, if you'd have popped $100 into these coins when I released the videos, you'd have gotten in at these prices. All you would have had to do is sit on these coins for 16 months. You've been able to sell at these prices. And these are what your profits would have been from $100 into each. So if you had done 100 into each of the 26, your total profit under a year and a half would have been 123 grand. 30 years ago, that would have been like 6 houses. Now it's not even one, but it's pretty damn good. Thing is you don't have a year and a half to sort your portfolios out. You don't even have a couple of months. We are in a bull cycle right now. Every day you wait sorting your portfolio out is days lost that you're losing money. If you're not confident in the coins you own or happy with the coins you own, it's time to do something about it. Get onto copymycrypto.com, have a look at what my members have earned, have a look at the successes that we've had, read the testimonials. On the site, you will see everything that we've done. Copymycrypto.com is where I share with my members the coins that I own. Whenever I buy or sell any crypto, I tell my members the crypto that I'm buying or selling and the price that I'm going to do it at. So my members get in and out of coins, same price as me, so they make the same profit. It's just a bonus that they don't have any work to do. And again, if that sounds good to you, and if you're someone that is not confident in the coins that they own, get onto the site now, read through it all, verify it all because it's all public record. And if you like what you see, just try it out. Now, Worldcoin. So Worldcoin is established itself as with a proper foothold in the top 100. I think it's 93rd. I want to say it's 93rd in terms of market cap. It might be 94th. 93rd. So the mission of Worldcoin is to build the world's largest identity and financial network as a public utility, giving ownership to everyone. The system revolves around the World ID. This is supposed to be, and I'm going to use this language a lot, a privacy-preserving global identity network. World ID enables users to verify their humanness, as in proof of personhood, online while maintaining the privacy through zero-knowledge proofs. Now, technically, what is meant to happen is that people go up to this orb, they have their irises scanned, and that's kind of that physical imaging of your eye is your proof of personhood, right? Now, most orbs are operated by a network of independent local businesses called orb operators. The orb uses multispectral sensors to verify humanness and uniqueness. All images are apparently promptly deleted on device per default, absent explicit consent to data custody. Now, here's a question, because I've not checked out that orb. Do you have to, because I'm assuming there's like a huge amount of there's paperwork that you've got to sign, right? Is it written in the paperwork that you give data custody consent? Because I imagine it would be. Because why wouldn't they want to keep your data? Your data's valuable. My data's valuable. Everyone's data's valuable. And it feels very off that people have very comfortably given away some of their own information to a company. Yes, you got a bit of free crypto, but I don't know, man. I don't like it. And I understand that tech-wise, it should work smoothly. It should be privacy preserving. There shouldn't be issues, but there are always issues in tech in every walk of life. Jesus Christ, like a month ago, 2 months ago-ish, Microsoft had their massive issue and literally planes couldn't fly. No technology is above a problem. Can't put all that much faith in technology. Simply can't. Founders are Sam Altman, Alex Blania, and Max Novenstern. Sam Altman's very, very well known, or probably comfortably the most well known of all of them. He's the co-founder, current CEO of OpenAI, former president of Y Combinator as well, which is a startup incubator. Initial research and development for the Worldcoin project was conducted by Tools for Humanity. They raised a ton of capital, $250 million through a ton of different funding rounds with Andreessen Horowitz, Tiger Global, Bain Capital, Blockchain Capital, Koshler Ventures. They did very, very well. And in terms of launch, like I say, credit where credit's due. They had the most successful launch you're ever going to see. Yeah, I know Uniswap was very successful. A lot of people made a lot of cash on Uniswap. Yes, Pepe, very successful, made a lot of cash, people. But Worldcoin managed to nail down like 6.6 million users. They managed to get 6.6 million people to give World ID verifications across nearly 40 countries, 39 countries. What they have managed to do since launch, they've only been around for about a year and 50 odd days. They've not been around long. A year and 44 days, whatever. It's not long at all. And in that time, they continue to grow. There's 82,000 new accounts in the last 7 days alone. If you trust in this data, by the way. If you trust in this data. But from what we saw from launch, it's probably quite reliable. The question is, for me, do any governments step in to say no to Worldcoin? Because we've seen some in like 1 or 2 countries in Africa that have been very against Worldcoin as a concept. Don't mind that at all. I'd like to see more governments doing that. But I'm not governments. I just like to see more people doing that. More people just go, no, I don't want this. I don't want you having all this information. He also wants Worldcoin to have a Facebook-like impact. This is what he said. So this is CEO Alex Blania. So Worldcoin aims for Facebook-like impact on and he talks through global expansion goals. So basically, he said that the Worldcoin's current focus remains the mass distribution of iris scanning orbs. Of course it is, because you get your information, especially if you were allowed custody of data. Those who sign up for the project's provisions receive Worldcoin crypto, and according to its website, Worldcoin has over 6.5 million verified World IDs. Alex Blania said, I think fundamentally similar to other networks that we have seen emerge over the last couple of decades, like PayPal or even Facebook, they only become useful once they are at scale. So everything we care about at this point is distribution around the world and the number of users that are verified and using the service. That is their goal. Grow, 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 grow. And that's not a bad goal. As long as they don't grow too fast that they can't scale at the level that they need to, they're fine. They're also preparing their own layer 2 network, WorldChain. Now, when WorldChain launches, if they can rival sort of Coinbase's launch of Base, again, there could be a huge amount of success here for Worldcoin. I just friggin' hate that people were so comfortable giving stuff away. It's on Binance. It's not on Coinbase, though. So it could get a Coinbase listing and that Coinbase bounce that could come. If the Coinbase bounce does come, this can 4 or 5x really, really fast. Token unlocks wise, because there's only 4% of the actual supply is out, apparently. So when we look at the unlock schedule, if we show small unlocks, this is quote unquote small unlocks, but 5 million a day I don't deem as small, because that is still 150 million additional tokens a month. So we've got September, October, November, December. So by year's end, there's over 1 billion tokens in supply. In fact, right now, apparently there's 412 million tokens out there. There's going to be another 600 million added by December. Now, the allocations are for investors as well. 2 series of investors plus initial development teams and then the Worldcoin community. Now, of course, the Worldcoin community, they can dump, especially if they were early guys that got in on it. Early investors, they're going to make a decision on that, but if they got in at a fraction of the price, then they could easily dump. I do think there is a world where Worldcoin can get to double digits comfortably. I think we could see it at $10 again. I think we could see it at $20 again. I think there is a scary world where this could actually, they could get enough people signing up to this that this becomes one of the biggest crypto, or like the biggest crypto in the world. They have got a very clear drive and a very clear goal, and if they are successful in their aims and their ambitions to make this the biggest, most used network in the world, and they've done a fucking good job so far in getting it that it's like so well used, they could get to a point where we've got, 100 million people using it. I don't think we're there yet. It might take a few years, but even by year's end, if they got 20 million or 30 million people that used it, this could easily be like a $50 coin. It could be one of the most valuable cryptos around because of the scale of its user base. Because don't forget, like most cryptos don't have the user base Worldcoin does. They've done very well. I'm not saying $50 happens this bull cycle, although it could. I've seen wilder things. But I think there is a world where this can get a foothold in mainstream society. And that, to me, is terrifying, because again, I just can't, from a trust basis, I cannot trust the company's going to do the right thing by me, my data. And it weirds me out that so many people are cool about that. Very odd. But yeah, I think there is a world where Worldcoin can hit $50. I really do. If it gets a Coinbase listing when we're in full flow of a bull cycle, if it's got back up to $5-6 and then they get a Coinbase listing, it could go to 20 really fast, and then it just snowballs. It's personally not one I would invest in because I'm not a fan of the whole concept. But if I was pretty friggin' certain it was going to make $50, I'd probably wang a bit of cash into that. Personally. But let me know what you guys think about this. If you are someone that has had their irises scanned, if you went and did the scan at the old, what's their paperwork? How did it go with data? Did you hear anything about data custody consent? I'd be very friggin' interested in that because I've not heard anyone really talking about that too much. If you did get your iris scan, please share about that in the comments, because I've not seen any of these orbs in the UK. I don't know. Because I'd happily go up to them and just ask what the process is and stuff. So yeah, share in the comments, please. And guys, look, we are in a bull cycle. If you're not happy or confident in the coins that you own right now, do something about it. If you go on to copymycrypto.com, on there you'll see what my members have earned. You will see our successes. It's all public record. You can literally verify it all on the history of this channel. On the site, I share with my members every single coin I own. Whenever I'm ready to buy or sell any coin, I will tell my members the coin and the price that I'm going to do it at. So my members will make the same profit as me, except they don't have any work to do at all. If you go onto the site, like I say, you'll see what my members have earned, all our successes, their testimonials. It's all public record. If you're not confident in the coins you own, do something about it soon, because every day you wait you're likely to miss the start of the parabolic move, and then you're going to watch everyone making money while you don't. It's a crappy position to be in. Don't let that be you. And that is it from me, guys, and I'll see you in the next vid. Bye-bye.